Hi, my name is Corey Mentor, and I am president of Trinity Employment Specialists. In Trinity, we are located here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but we staff all over the nation in travel nursing. And today I want to talk to you about the 10 best things about being a travel nurse that I think that any travel nurse can just begin to think about. What I want these videos to be for is someone who is just thinking about travel nursing. Maybe you've heard about it because you'll have a nurse at some point in time show up at your facility and you know they're only going to be there for a short amount of time. Maybe you've heard about how much more money they make. Maybe you've heard about some of these things that they'll tout. Well, there are a lot of great things about being a travel nurse, and I just want to go over some of these things with you. And then if you have any questions, I want to invite you to give Trinity a call at 918-622-2588 and ask for Darcel or Cassie so that they can begin to share with you some of the great perks that Trinity offers its travel nurses. So let's get started real quick. The first one is travel nursing gives you flexibility. Let me give you an idea about this. Because you make basically double the money, and you can double your salary instantaneously, just so long as you've got 1 year of experience as a nurse, as an RN, and then you've worked in a hospital for at least a year. But you can begin making double the salary. So let's just say you were comfortable at making a nurse's salary, which is not bad salary. Let's just be honest. Most nurses make good money. But you can instantaneously double your salary. You could start just working 6 months a year, and that's it. You could work a month, take a month off. Work a month, take a month off. The flexibility is completely up to you. This is something you could do. You could work 3 months and go do anything else that you wanted. You could just work 1 month and then go back to your normal job. The flexibility is completely there for you. And the salary that you make is way more. It's double the salary. Number 2, you can make new friends. If you want to go all over the nation and have someone pay for your travels, you can go out and make new friends all over the nation. Let's just say, one place that I've never, ever been to, I've always wanted to go, but I've never been able to go. I really want to go see Hawaii one day. I'm not even a beach person, but I just want to see the mountains. I want to go see the different islands. I want to go see what everyone talks about in Hawaii and how beautiful it is. I'm probably going to become one of those horrible tourists, and I go to these touristy areas and it's going to feel like any other vacation, but I still want to go one day. Well, if I was a travel nurse, that's the first place that I would go, which, by the way, salaries are a little bit higher up there. And there are options on every island. I also want to go see Alaska. I know these are the 2 places outside the mainland. I really want to go see it. You can go do a travel nursing option up in Alaska and get paid to go see these things. And you're going to make a lot of new friends wherever you go. Number 3, you can travel with your pet if you want. There are a lot of people that have pets, and that is one of the things that they're concerned that, hey, well, I wouldn't have anyone to take care of Bobo. Well, you can take your pet with you wherever you go. Number 4, you can pick whatever city you want to work in. This isn't something where the travel nursing agency says, all right, you've got to go work here now and work this contract. You can literally go wherever you want in the nation. And one of the things that I just talked about in an earlier video, you can just follow the weather. I've got a really great friend, and he is very wealthy. He's a very blessed man. He's one of the largest coffee sellers. I think he is the largest now coffee seller in the entire United States. So he sells more coffee than anyone else does, even Starbucks. But he has a house in Tulsa where he started his company. He has a house in Arizona where it's a little bit warmer. And then he's also got a house in Cabo. So he just follows the weather. So when it gets too cold in Tulsa, he goes to Arizona. When it gets too hot in Arizona and it's too hot in Tulsa because those summer months, then he goes to Cabo and it's cool and he's off the beach. He just follows the weather. That's what some of the wealthiest people, that's what they do. They have houses and they follow the weather. Well, as a travel nurse, you get to live a lifestyle that only some of the richest people in the world get to do, and that's just travel the weather. Number 5, you get more independence. Let's just face it, your day-to-day operations are not going to be the same. You've watched the movie Groundhog Day. It's not going to be Groundhog Day in your world. You're going to get to work generally for 3 months and then move on. One thing you get to stay away from is the drama. Generally, it takes about 3 months before people consider you to start implementing you into their drama. And you get a chance to work with different people as well, but it's the honeymoon phase every single time. Number 6, you're going to get to see the country and different cultures, and I think that is one of the most important things that I got to do early on in my life. Is I got to see the way different people lived, and that there were different cultures that lived completely different from me, that had different thoughts and ideas than I did. And opening up my mind to different cultures was really truly a great benefit to me. And for me to be able to explain that to you on how, who, what, when, where, and why, it's very difficult to do, but there's not been one person I've ever spoken to that got to travel and see different cultures that did not say that was one of the best benefits as a human being that they were able to have. And so it's a great way to do that. Number 8, you get to expand your professional network and your experience. So you're going to have friends and trusted colleagues all over the nation. You're going to be able to call them for advice. Some of these places you're going to go to are going to have some of the best top running operations available. And you're going to learn how they run their system. So if you ever did come back and had a management role later on in life, you are going to have a plethora of knowledge of how all these different systems worked, which ones were best, which ones, had some struggles in it, and you can implement some of the best management strategies that you've learned along the way. Number 9, it's resume building. You're going to be able to pick up experience that you wouldn't get to pick up anywhere else. And then with that experience, you're going to be able to get paid more because you've had experience in all of these different areas. It's a really great way to build your resume. And the last thing, the adventure. You're going to have an adventure that no one else is going to be able to talk about. Very few people get the opportunity to do this. Very few occupations give you the flexibility and the opportunity to literally go get paid double what you normally get paid and travel the country and have somebody else pay for it. It's just an amazing way to do that. Have your benefits paid for and everything. If Trinity can help you in any way with your travel nursing, or answer any questions about how some of these things might work and what are some of the downsides to it, please give us a call here at Trinity and ask for Darcel or Cassie, 2 of our travel nursing recruiters. You can call them at 918-622-2588. Or you can visit us online to see all of our opportunities at trinityemployment.com.